you for tuning in to our 7-part YouTube series about pandemic reactions. My name is Emma, my pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm an outreach worker for the Colorado Spirit team at Mental Health Partners. Throughout this series, we will talk about the COVID-19 pandemic and how it has and may continue to affect our lives. During the duration of this series, I will be talking about the phases of the pandemic, varying from the beginning of this worldwide phenomenon to the duration of strict lockdown, to the rise of vaccine distribution, and now to mandates being lifted and certain things reopening. I want to preface this series by saying, as of filming, the pandemic is ongoing. New information is always coming out. There's a new dominant strain, and various locations around the world are still under strict lockdown. So this is all to say, we are not here to make claims about the pandemic being over, but more are here to focus on catalog the phases that we have experienced since March of 2020. So I will talk about why and how people, including yourself and myself, have reacted along the way, and what we might notice as we move forward, as things change and we experience new phases. Essentially, this series aims to understand and process where we have been and where we might be going, including common reactions and coping skills that we can use to combat these experiences and just to use for everyday life in general. So as I go through this series, I will focus on the emotional, physical, cognitive, and behavioral reactions that many of us have and are having to the different phases and aspects of the pandemic. These aspects will include things that we probably all have experienced at some point during the onset of COVID-19, including things like loneliness and isolation, anxiety and mood changes, difficulty thinking clearly, and difficulty sleeping normally. We will also talk about things that we might be experiencing more recently as the pandemic has progressed, such as pandemic fatigue, vaccine anxiety, and return to normal hesitancy. I will finish the series by discussing how we might deal with any residual effects of the pandemic that might last long after it's over. So next week, we will cover the topic of loneliness and isolation. But in the meantime, if you want to leave a comment with a question or idea on this video or on any of Mental Health Partners' social media profiles, a team member will be hosting a live stream at the end of the month to answer and engage with any of your comments. So if you want to do that, links to our social media profiles can be found in the description of this video. And I look forward to guiding us through the series. And thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time.